I introduce a new anime to you every day. Imagine you're a giant who uses his war bow to save the people of a small village from flooding. By launching massive metal arrows, you manage to divert an overflowing river that was about to destroy everything. Another time, the giant is woken up by children. They come with a very sick little girl lying on her deathbed. To say goodbye, he asks her if she has one last wish. She replies that she'd like to see the stars. So he lifts her up, along with all the children, high enough so they can see them up close, and feel like they could almost touch them. Everything changes when a tournament is announced to determine the strongest warrior in the world. This time, the villagers insist he must take part, because unlike the other giants, this one has never left his hill. One of the village boys hears this, and doubts he could win, until someone reveals what no one had ever dared to say. In the past, the giant faced the entire Demon King's army, alone. He's so powerful that every day he shoots 2 arrows into space. They travel so fast they look like shooting stars. And he does it all, just to make others happy, only so the children can dream at night. Between action and dark fantasy, the anime is Ishura. He is so powerful that he doesn't even need magic to dominate at this academy. When the teacher showed the students the spell to open a lock, he simply crushed it with his bare hands. Stunned, she reminded him that here, magic was supposed to be used. Later, during the exercise to summon their brooms, he just struck the ground and the broom came flying to him. The students were speechless. One of them immediately challenged him to a race. The teacher barely gave the signal before he was already at the finish line, smashing the record before everyone's shocked eyes. One student, who had carefully watched, understood his trick. He had hurled his broom at insane speed, then leapt onto it mid-air. That's when another student approached with a sly grin. Known for bullying newcomers, protected by the vice principal, he ruled the school through fear. He challenged Mash to a duel, but Mash, busy making cream puffs, completely forgot. The bully then turned on his friend, beating him mercilessly for refusing to betray. When Mash arrived, he found his companion on the ground, bloodied. His fury erupted, he grabbed the bully's head and smashed it into the floor. But the vice principal appeared, threatening to expel him. He didn't get the chance. Mash drove a devastating knee straight into his face. The anime is called I'll Put the Name on Screen. Punches a sandbag more than 50,000 times a day, yet he still thinks he's too weak. Convinced he has no talent, he signs up for the low-rank adventurer test anyway. But this guy has trained with the most powerful and also the craziest people in the world. Because of his age, he thinks he's too old to go on an adventure, and the other candidates mock him. But when the strength test begins, everything changes. The test? Hit a bag with all your might. Everyone can use whatever technique they want, no matter how outrageous. When it's his turn, he's reminded how worthless he supposedly is. It's now or never to prove he didn't sweat all those years for nothing. He charges up and, to everyone's shock, not only destroys the bag, but also the wall behind it. The other tests? He breezes through them like a walk in the park. Even the most brutal attacks don't affect him at all. He's a beast. But all this draws the jealousy of a young noble, upset at having his spotlight stolen. His older sister, a formidable fighter, steps in to defend his honor in a duel. Convinced he can't win, our hero still dodges all her attacks effortlessly, and when he strikes back, she's forced to surrender immediately. Clearly, this guy is a living legend who just doesn't know it yet. The anime is the Ossan Newbie Adventurer.